Ready?
Go.
Alright, bet. Alright, we got the Culture Corner, man. This our first episode kicking it off. We gonna kick it off right, man. We got Just Jones here, man. You know, upcoming art. I can't even say upcoming artist, established artist, you know what I'm saying? Just ready to ascend to the next level, man. So we gonna get into some questions, you know what I mean? We gonna chop it up, pop a few shots, man, and really chop it up and get into some things, man, so y'all could, get a greater picture of what's going on with Just. Let them know what's going on, man.
Just Jones, man, at Just Jones609 everywhere. If you're looking for me, we in the building, man. Culture Corner, my boy Chase, man. We gonna hold it down.
We in here, man. Jersey, stand up. Now look, man, we gonna get into a couple questions real fast, man. How'd you first get into rapping?
I was born in this shit, bro. I ain't even, you feel me? I can't even say I remember. Just my whole life,
You
bro.
was always in it.
My whole life, far as back, my toys, since I was able to record on my toys, I mean.
Yeah, facts. So who would you say, like, influenced you more or less, like, far as, like, I mean, it could be local or,
Mine, definitely niggas around the way.
Or
Definitely, I'm saying. I can't even say nobody, probably Woods.
Word, facts.
Woods.
Yeah,
I grew up on Woods heavy. Woods was my guy growing up.
Facts.
But yeah, just a lot of local talent, man. I grew up a lot of niggas, man. 13, 14, I was watching all them DVDs. I just was talking about the exposure, the hot 16s.
Facts.
You know, I
so
mean,
you know the history of what's going on out here. You ain't just jump into it. Like, you was born into it. All right. So, what would you say would set your music apart from, like, other artists in general, period? Like, what make Just Jones?
The shit don't be make believe. You feel me? I be having to dumb it down. I be getting too real sometimes.
Yeah, facts.
I be having to dumb it down. That shit come with too much.
Yeah, facts. It definitely.
When these rats be like got me an indictment or something, I be having to chill. You feel me? So
facts. Yeah, you got.
It's just real, bro. I just take real life scenarios, real life shit. You know what I mean? I don't do too much fabricating.
Facts. Nah, I know that. I can actually vouch for that, man. Like, even speaking of that, like, I seen you took a little time off where it was like a little hiatus where you already had music and videos and things like that out there, but I seen that you had fell back for a little bit. What was going on with that?
Just real life shit, bro. Just real, like I said, bro. Certain shit, it be like, when you live in certain shit, you feel me? You gotta take other shit slow. Like, it'd be too much. It'd be too much going on, too much in my life, too much around me. It'd be like, we all got real shit going on every day.
That's
you feel me? So I be wanting to focus on this shit and really give it. I ain't even hit my peak where I've been locked in with this shit yet.
Facts, like 2 feet in it, where it's just like I ain't doing nothing. I'm just doing straight music.
Right now, I just be doing it because it's like I'm passionate about it. You feel me? Sure. So I do it when I feel it. I ain't really like, man, I'm on rap a year straight. Like, I ain't get to that point yet. I'm on rap 2 months, 60, 90 days in. I ain't get to that point yet. I catch that shit when I feel it at this point.
But that's the best way to do it. You want it to be organic. Like, a lot of dudes kind of force the music sometimes.
I try to avoid that.
Yeah.
I try to avoid forcing it because then I start doing anything. And it ain't really the mark I want to leave. I don't want to leave that nigga just.
Facts. So that's what I like to hear, because, like, a lot of times when I talk to, like especially younger artists, they be more off, like, the instant gratification. Like, I want to get on fast. I want to get on now.
I'm saying I have my moments, though.
Yeah. Being
an artist, I have my moments. I'm going to be like, no, this shit got to work now, or fuck it.
Yeah, like now.
I don't be meaning that shit.
Yeah, fact. Everybody like fake quit. Like, they be like, man, I'm retired. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't think I'm ever gonna reach that point where it's like I'm done with this shit though.
That's how I feel.
But I don't think I'm gonna reach that point.
Nah.
Especially now that I be learning certain shit, it'd be like, you know what I mean? Even if I ain't rapping, like, I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna lend that hand. I'm gonna tell niggas what I know. I'm gonna tell you how you could be better with what I know. You know what I mean? That's what I do for the team. You feel me?
Fact.
I be telling bro them all the time shit that could be useful for them that they don't know that I learned on the way that nobody ain't teach me. You feel me?
You give me that vibe like an older soul, like your mind's like mature. Every time we had conversations or we chopped it up about music or business or whatever it was, it always seemed fruitful, or like your mind was always in a different space than like other guys I may talk to, as far as your business mindset and things like that, which is cool, because I mean that's why I be cool about things like this, where people just see the music or they just see the results. They don't see the work they go into it. Like, to touch on some stuff you said earlier about, like, you know, just life things. Like, yeah, we pursue this career, but then we got kids, we got bills, we got different things that be going on or whatever, where you got to find the balance, and it be hard.
Yeah.
But, like, I think you one of the artists out here that really got a shot. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, and when people say shit like that to me, bro, no bullshit, I be feeling like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I be letting niggas down like that, because it's like, people tell me shit like that, and it be like, I don't really be giving it my all, you feel me? So it be like, damn, they got me on this pedestal, and it's like,
Am I putting in? It's like Kobe, like if somebody like, yeah, I'm good, but if I get in the Mamba mentality and really put in the work, then I really get the 5 chips and all.
If I start putting up 1,000 shots instead of 200, you know what I mean? The outcome gonna change. But like I said, I be feeling like I be letting people down. Man, it be people that really want to see me do it. But I'm not really. I'm not gonna say I'm not in it for that, because I'm in it for whatever come with it. You feel me? But I'm not really. I'm not in it for what they want me to be in it for. Right. You feel me? Like, what they see, what they want my goal to be, and what my goal might be, it might not be the same thing. So, you know what I mean? A lot of people might be like,
yeah, like, who is he that had his respect, all that, like, nah.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like I let people down, but I ain't doing this for nobody but me, honestly.
And that's the best way you gotta do it. That's what's gonna give you longevity, like because, like, you always looking for the fact that I can grow, and like I said, it's more about legacy. It's not about like, yo, the here and now. Like, we all go through that where we want to shine, we want to, you know, be in the forefront. But like, it be deeper when the music mean more to you, when you speak in real talk. Like, this is therapeutic. Like, if you actually like spilling your flaws, or you spilling things that, you know what I mean, that even your highs or your lows or whatever.
And that's why sometimes it be hard for me even at that point, you feel me? Because when it's all good, it's hard for me to do it. When it's all bad, it's hard for me to do it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it just be like, I'll be overwhelmed with my thoughts. So I really gotta be at, like, you know what I mean, at a level where it's like, it's an even playing field for me. Because it'd be like I could be ecstatic about what's going on, like gassed up, nigga. Is everything going my way? Optimistic. I got this, I got that, and like I can't put it in, I can't put it down. Right. And then it could be like I could be in a situation where it's like I'm fucked up, and mentally I ain't really feeling it. I might could get a bar or two down on paper, but it'd be like once the smoke cleared, then it'd be easier for me to get it out once the smoke cleared. But
so even touching on that, what's like your process as far as like recording process? Is it more like writing or organic? Like, what's your process as far as going to the studio? Do you prepare it before then, or?
I mean, it depends. It depend on what mood I'm in. Right. Cause it could be like I can get with people like Daz, you feel me, and I can go with Daz, and I know I ain't really on. He ain't gonna charge me to come in there, you feel me? So I can go on Daz shit and just freestyle. Right. I can do the punching thing with Daz all day.
It's not a clock. It's like by the song.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then I can go somewhere where I'm paying $60 an hour to record. I gotta come prepared.
You gotta be on point for sure.
I gotta come prepared. So now I'm working on my own studio. So my shit about to be done. Once that's done, I'll probably just be down there just rapping. Yeah, I'll probably just be down there rapping.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
But I could do it either way. It's just you know what I mean, with the vibe be.
Yeah, facts. It's organic. Like I feel like even when I go in the studio, I never went in the studio and was like, yo, I'm doing a female joint, I'm doing a street joint. It's just wherever the beat take me or whatever I got going on. That's how it's going on. You feel me? Yeah. Well, we definitely tapped on that. So what would be like some advice that you would give to like somebody from this area that's trying to come up or try and get in, you know, into the industry, or just pursuing their career, as far as like how you going about it?
Ain't really much to it, bro, but just to do that shit, like, and you can say, I can talk nigga anything. Oh, get with this person, get with that person. Right. You just gotta do it, bro. If you don't do that shit, then you just thoughts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You can tell yourself all day, oh, I hear niggas all the time, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. You want to do it, do it. When I got plans, bro, I do it. Like, nigga, I knew, what was that? Last year I shot 2 videos, right? I rented 2 cars. I rented the Yours and I rented the Ghost. But before I did that, I was in the program. I'm like, yo, when I get out there, I'm gonna rent the Yours. I'm gonna lead the program in the Yours. I'm gonna leave in the Ghost. Just to manifest certain things, you feel me? And then I got here, And it was like I was still saying I'm gonna do it, and it ain't happened till I did it. So I was like, man, fuck it.
Right.
I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna ride up top, and I'm gonna get that shit today.
Right.
It was like I'm gonna go next week. It was just like I'm going today. Fuck it.
I think that's prison changed me in that sense. Like I used to procrastinate. Like
you gotta just do that shit.
Yeah, you gotta just act on shit and do it. Like I even feel like like even out here, like a lot of times dudes, right? Like they'd be like, oh yo, this dude he's making them moves, and they'll look down on it like, oh he think he doing something, or Jones think he doing something because he doing that, or he rented this, or he up there talking to them. But it'll be a dude that ain't doing nothing.
Ain't doing shit.
So it'd be like, yo, how you complaining or talking about me? And I took a shot to try to at least do something. I ain't got the Ben Simmons syndrome. At least I tried to shoot.
You only fell when
I might have missed mad shots, but I probably hit a couple. When you ain't take none and ain't make none. So it's like,
and that's something I always I got in the habit of telling myself that a long time ago. Like you only fail when you don't try. So as long as I do it, I ain't fail.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So when I didn't do it, then that's failure. That's complete failure right there. I never did it. I can't say I did it.
Attempt to do
I failed. So once I got into that mentality, it's like I can't lose at the end of the day because I'm going to do it. And if I don't get what I'm supposed to get out of it, I'm gonna learn how to do it next time when it's time to spin the block and do it again.
So like I know you did a couple collabs, like you know what I mean, some industry collabs. I know you had the Leaf Ward collab. And recently, that's the one I knew of.
Mm-hmm.
And but out of all the artists, who would be like your dream like collab? Like as far as like any artist you could just pick. You'd be like,
yeah, somebody asked me that question recently too. It'd be somebody like probably like Drake, Dirk, Chris Brown, somebody that's going to guarantee me a career. You feel me? Somebody that I know gonna get me paid. Not just somebody like I want to do a song with Meek, but I feel like if I did a song with Meek, it's like, all right, you got a song with Meek. You feel me? All right, bro, how he did a song with Meek, that's it.
It's not about.
You know what I mean? Now somebody like Drake, somebody like Dirk, these niggas that's going. Look at how many artists they got popping.
Nah, facts.
Just offer
Dirk whole life changed. His whole price, everything.
Not even that. Look at how Drake did Ice Spice. He don't got no song where.
That's crazy.
And the cosign that he gave it was like this big.
It was like an intermission on the internet or something like that or whatever they did. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's
so I would go for somebody like that. That's gonna guarantee me a spot. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like nobody fucking with me.
Word.
So I'm just not on the platforms that I need to be on. I'm not in the places rubbing shoulders with the people I need to be next to.
Right.
Somebody like that to put you in them rooms.
That's a fact. I think that's the biggest thing with like the artists from here, like to touch on what you said, is like getting the right opportunity with the right artist that's like groundbreaking for you. Cause like I've never witnessed like one of our local guys be on like BET award show and be like, yo, Pleasantville, Atlantic City, I did it. Like we ain't have that. Like we got people that got credits like DJ Camper or like Rodney Jerkins was responsible for mad hits and like, you know, other people that was from here, but they're not people that, you know, kind of they faces like out there or in the mix, like I would say per se, like me and you. Like I've seen you in areas, whether it's clubs or just being active in places where like, you know, it's like, not saying they ain't part of the community, but it's a different way that we ingratiate it in the community. Like,
nah, for sure.
So, but I mean, I'm definitely proud of where you going. I feel like you on the right path. You got the right mindset too, as far as like what we was talking about even before we started this was like, yo, getting your stuff in the right spaces. Even if, like, say, like, even if you're not getting a lot of streams or whatever the case may be at one point, because you're still building on your catalog, whatever, just having your stuff in those spaces for when it do happen for you, it's already in place. But that you already taking all the preliminary steps that should put you in a position to be successful. So, like, you already ahead of the game, I feel like.
No, that's a fact.
So, how, like, you know what I mean, as far as like other artists, you know what I'm saying, even whether it's on your team, you know what I mean, or in general, who else you feel like got a shot to really like do something out here as far as on the music scene?
I'm saying it's a few dudes, I ain't even gonna lie. Bro, for sure. Bro might be the best kept secret, I ain't even gonna lie. He been in his bag lately. But bro, Freaky, Dez, bro. I'm big on Dez, bro.
Yeah, Dez is.
It's just he just a workaholic, bro. It's just like that nigga drive, bro. I want to drive like that. That nigga.
Nah, his drive.
Wake up, sleep, beats, crazy, rap, record, engineer. It's
he
like
do it all.
He do
it all at a high level. You know how some people be good at like a lot of things, but they great at nothing. It's like with him, he great at a lot of things. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even when he was young and coming up, he was like somebody I latched onto, and I really felt like he was somebody who had it. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, Dez always gonna be an honorable mention.
Facts.
Dez, Vetti, I like Vetti a lot.
Yeah, Vetti different. Vetti song construction's crazy too.
I mean, it's a lot of dudes, bro.
I think it's more now. I definitely think it's more. I think like I would say like it was more artists. It was like a lot of artists that was good in the earlier era of down here, but I feel like seeing the melting pot now, where it's like a lot of different dudes and a lot of different vibes and stuff like that. Where I feel like a lot of dudes making good music, man, but some of y'all just really putting it all together. You know what I'm saying? So, well, that's crazy. How you feel about women's role in hip hop?
Women, I think it's important. I think it's important because I don't know, they gotta have a voice too.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's like we could be the voice. Dudes could say whatever they want all day, but it's certain shit we can't say. It's certain shit we can't say. You get what I'm saying? It's certain spots we don't really. We can't really address certain shit because we don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I be listening to some bros rap and I be like, damn, I didn't even think about it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, that's a fact.
It be places they could put you on. I think it's definitely essential.
Like I say something. I was looking at this Drake song because I was like writing a freestyle to it or something, and somebody put that Drake. They was like, yo, he rap his lyrics. He say what every man want to say, think but don't say, or something they said like that. And I used to always say like, somebody asked me like, yo, how you think you've been like relevant or like got so much longevity as far as still creating music where people still listen to what you got to say? And I always felt like if you could, the cheat code is if you could write from a perspective of people who can't rap or sing, you say what they would say if they could rap or sing. That's the cheat code. And that's where Drake, like the maestro at. Cause like he pulls strings on emotions that like females or males feel. And it's like, it's rare for like artists to really like.
It's like you unisex.
Right, yeah.
Like you unisex in the booth.
Yeah, fact. And like certain people, they gotta have a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always say like even when like y'all do records, it'd be like certain people I look at out here and I'll be like, yo, yeah, this guy could rap, he could sing, or he could do this, but like certain people just got the thing and you can't even explain what that is. Like it's just like something that's like a element that embodies something that you really can't even explain in words.
That'd be the shit you gotta be born with. That'd be the shit nobody can't teach you. That's why I'd be so. You know what I mean? You can't put your finger on it because like, it's something you can learn.
That's a physics.
So you trying to figure out how they doing it, and they don't even know how they doing it. They're born with it.
Word. So as far as like music, what's the latest things you worked on as far as like musical projects or EP videos? What you got going on right now?
Right now, I'm at a point where I'm just doing like. I feel like mad shit I be doing be going over niggas' heads.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to narrow in on it. Like I'm just straight singles and videos right now. Like I'm just stockpiling singles and videos. Like
catalog, get the
catalog right. You feel me? That's really all because since I've been doing this shit, it's like I'll do something, drop it. Do something, drop it. Do something, drop it. Do something, drop it. I ain't never really have like a body of work on.
It's like the same results. Like it's like if you got active with the same material and just did it consistently, like it'll probably be a big difference for sure.
I feel like I would have had a larger impact. I got when I got 3 projects out. I feel like I would have had a larger impact if I'd have went through them projects just bombing. Say if I'd have did like my first project like 13 tracks. Say if I'd have did, instead of putting it out as a project, say if I'd have did 13 songs, 13 videos, every week drop song. Every week, even if it's 2 weeks, every 2 weeks I'm giving you a video on the song. You can be able to dissect that better.
For sure.
Versus you having the 13 in front of you, trying to click through which one you might like.
That's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I just was looking at that, doing some self-reflecting one day, and I'm like, man, I think that's gonna be my approach going forward. You feel me? I'm gonna just try to kill it with these singles. I got 3 projects out. If they want to hear me, they can spin a block on them. But other than that, I'm gonna just get y'all singles. I'm gonna just get y'all videos. I'm gonna just stay in y'all face.
Spans be short.
Too short.
Yeah. So it kind of makes sense to like do the single thing, because even when you put a single with the cover art or whatever, you put it through Distro or United Master, whatever. When the people see the cover, they don't know how many songs is on it. Like, they just see the cover art, your name, and then it's a hard song. Mm-hmm. So, like, at the end of the day, it do make sense to do singles. Like, even most of the EPs and things that I see people putting out be like 7 songs. Like, the whole Time's Down Prison, like, I know Pusha T, Kanye West, every album that's putting out was like 7 records. It wasn't even that many records on there. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Nah, man, but this is dope, man. Like this is actually a privilege, because, you know, I always wanted to like push the culture forward here, and like one of my biggest things is always staying in tune with the area, and it's like beloved to me. You know what I mean? Because you know my time, man. Even on the South Side, actually, you know what I mean. I had mad years in over there, so I seen like a lot of people grow up over there and things like that, and just to see like, you know.
Yeah, I told you, ain't even know. You used to be right under my aunt recording.
Facts, right?
I used to be right upstairs. I'm middle school. I'm right upstairs.
Fact, I was just talking.
Right upstairs. So, like I said, I knew what was going on.
Yeah, facts.
You ain't know me. I was a baby. You ain't know me, but I knew what was going down there. I'm like, hey, down there rapping.
Nah, I was smiling. I seen a video he had did, and one of the hardest scenes was like, I was telling you, it was like a scene where he was like in the middle of Oak Tree or whatever, and I was like, dang, it's like it's crazy that it's like you see.
I lost my first tooth in that field. That's why I went there. I lost my first tooth in that field. Okay.
And it be because it's a lot of dudes, man. That like that's why I'm saying, like, for me being here from like the beginning of it and to still be.
Yeah, that was your field.
Facts. Yeah. That's your field. Nah, you heard? Nah, man, but the ties is deep, man. That's why, like, I love it. Like, you know what I mean? And seeing where y'all going, I feel like y'all really could take it to the next level. Like, this generation of rappers that's actually at the forefront, because y'all got all the tools. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with me, like, yo, I've been home, what, like, a little over a year and a half. I didn't actually know, besides my deal that I had with Universal, that put my song out for me. I didn't know how to put my music on like Distro Kid or United Master, none of that until like 5-6 months ago. Now it's like crazy. I just be like, the other day I'm in the crib, I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, man, I got this cover art. I put 10 songs out on a mixtape. It's out 24 hours on JPay, everything.
I just learned how to get on JPay. I'm on there too. I was gassed up.
Yeah, it's a cheat code.
Gassed up. Homies loving it. Every day they call me, put some else on there. We drop some else on there. I gotta load that joint up.
Nah, that's why I try to tell dudes, stay informed, man, because it's a lot of dudes that's gonna prey on your passion. That's something I want to get into too. Do you get like inboxes like from like artists that's on? I mean, there's blue checks next to their name and everything, and it's like a money grab. They hit you like, oh yeah, boop, boop, boop.
I treat them shits like scams.
Yeah, that's like.
I don't even pay them shits no mind. Like I had there's 2 people that I was going back and forth with on there. Gilly in the game.
Right. Yeah.
The message. I ain't gonna lie, Gilly. I feel like I was really talking to Gilly. You feel me?
It'd be somebody that's actually tapped into them. So somebody.
But the shit he was saying, it was like, alright, maybe that might be really good. Like, but nah, the game nigga, when the game nigga was like, I'm like, bro, go ahead, bro.
His talk was too private.
Yeah, bro. You ain't getting no money out of me, bro.
You be like, yo, game don't even talk like that. I know it's not you. It's probably your man or whatever. But I get it. I get the hustle. But this what I don't like about it. Like, I feel like they pray, like, y'all artists was once in the position that we was in, trying to come up, trying to get there. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So why would you prey on the weakness of somebody's passion or they goal to try to get to the next level? So to me, that's like, yo, working on the promoters, or not being funny, but working on the people outside of what you into. That's like a basketball player or a football player that's retired wronging another football player, basketball player. That's like a secret fraternity. So they don't do like these type of things to each other, because it's like, yo, if he get hurt, let's set up something in place where you get insurance, where you get paid. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Why y'all doing that to artists that you know we come from what you come from, the jacks. We come from the mud. We selling everything under the sun and doing whatever we doing. Or you don't even know where we getting the money from to pay you for this feature that you about to bust us in the head for that we might not even get cleared to even put out.
Shit just dog eat dog, crazy, bro. That's what I realized. Shit just dog eat dog, bro.
Man, it's a PSA, man, to all y'all rappers, man. I know y'all got side dudes and y'all got like, you know, your little hanger-oners or your little whoever family members or whatever controlling y'all social networks, man. Stop preying on like real people's passion and stuff like that, man. Start reaching back in a real kind of way to try to uplift other people so you could create generation of a change their situation.
I could do it all day, bro. I get DMs all the time. What you want for a verse? How much? I know you want this. I know you want that, bro. And I tell niggas every time, bro. Call me when you in there. I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah, we got it. Call me check their chin. Then like sometimes it be crickets, but then you know sometimes they reach back or whatever. But you know, I get it. Everybody got to hustle or do whatever, and I respect business. I'm not even saying don't charge me for a service, but I'm not a clout chaser, and I know you not. So like, when they hit you like, oh yeah, I want to do I'm gonna act like I like your song on my Instagram and knock my head to it, and then I'm gonna charge you $1,500 or 2 bands for that. Come on, bro. Like we ain't like this podcast and whatever we doing. Like we ain't with none of that. We about to expose all that. Like you feel me? We ain't with none of that. Like I'm for the dudes on the come up, like doing what they do, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So you know what I mean. It's time to like start weeding that out, and y'all start reaching back and start doing stuff in a real kind of way to help people get out their position, so that we can help our families and change our situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be greedy, man. Let us in, man. It's some real dudes still out here.
For sure.
Nah, man. But let's see, man. Alright, so how you feel the best way to connect with your fans, or how you gonna go about that? Like, as far as investment wise, you got a strategy as far as like publicists, or you know?
I tried it. I tried to publish this shit. I mean, it's just right now, bro. Just feet on land. Just try to be everywhere I could be, where they might want me to be. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't really be putting too much faith in nobody else to do too much and nothing for me. Cause every time I do or did, I ain't never get the results I wanted out of it. You feel me?
Right.
I always end up like, man, I could have did that shit myself. Yeah, I ain't need that nigga for that. I could have.
It's like you almost feel like, yeah, I wasted that. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of, you know, moves get wasted sometimes because, especially us, like people don't realize, like people from the tri-state area down this way, we fighting against a small demographic. So, you know, a lot of dudes used to say stuff about different dudes that might have paid for like interviews or paid to be in different situations, whether it was label meetings or whatever it could possibly be, to try to put a look on yourself to be a certain way, because nobody know another way to get noticed, because we coming from an area where it's a pool of talent, but it's not a pool of eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everybody just trying to find their way.
It's more than a pool of eyes.
Yeah.
They watching for sure.
Yeah, so how you feel about the support, as far as, do you feel like the local support is where it need to be, or like it need work?
Local support ain't going never where it needs.
Nah, I ain't even
going on.
I'm gonna agree to disagree, because a nigga that supports you don't even know he's supporting you. A nigga be hating on you. Nah, it do though, cause a nigga be hating on you. A nigga come up and be like, man, you see that? Them niggas talking this dumb ass shit on the video. Whole time they driving niggas to watch this shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nah, I know what you're
saying. You know what I'm saying? You might catch a nigga, they might be like, man, that shit wasn't that bad. Yeah, it's not good support.
That don't count, you feel me?
Yeah, it gotta be like
intentions, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really trying to support.
Yeah, cause you can even look at how
you saying he'll give a fuck about that type of support.
No, I'm saying out this area. Just so we gonna say Atlantic County, that's where we from.
Right.
You're not gonna get that.
Yeah,
because you got this person from this person from that person. The nigga she fuck with from here, he don't want her to listen to that shit.
Nah, I agree.
The pillow talker gets you hit.
Yeah, nah, look, I agree. I agree with Bo saying, because I've been in an environment where I've been in a bigger city where it's like, I seen niggas being other op niggas shit, just supporting them because they from the same place.
They actually listen. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they op.
Actually like it. Actually listening to it. Actually, you see them listen to it. You like, oh, what you listening to? I don't fuck with them niggas. Fuck them niggas. I kill them niggas, but this shit, we ain't gonna never get that here, bro.
Like that's how they was in Chicago. Like a lot of.
But then again, I can't say that because I know it's niggas that don't like me. Yeah. For whatever reasons, for who I might be with or where I might be from, and they'll bump my shit or they see me and be like, "Yo, that shit was hot. Keep going."
I tell you so. You don't even know that like I probably been in like I don't know how many conversations, but I can't say mad conversations, but like a couple conversations where I felt like I defend a lot of artists from here. Yeah. So like it offend me when I hear certain stuff. So like people be like, "Oh yeah, nah, I fuck with Jones. Oh yo, he like he sound like Leaf Ward." I'd be like, huh? I'd be like, yo, before I even heard Leaf Ward, this is no disrespect to him, because like I said, like he even got a relationship, him and my nephew, they had the same manager, all that. But like I knew him for mad years. Like he said, like he was a kid basically when I was doing stuff in front of Oak Tree or whatever. So like I'd be like, yo, before I even heard his like Leaf Ward flow, and shout out to him, I like his music. I bump a lot of his music and all that. His flow and how he rap was always like how it is right now. It's just elevated hype, because as you grow as an artist, you're gonna get better. Your cadence, how you construct it, you know what I mean? You see the growth, but at the same time, his flow always been that. So it'd be like, it offend me when somebody was like, not in a bad way to Leaf Ward, but it's just like, nah, like his flow always been his flow. If anything, I heard him before I heard Leaf Ward. So like I feel like his flow is his flow. You know what I mean? But that's like simple-minded people, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a lot of elephant in the rooms about like a lot of artists from this area. And me, I'm like the advocate for it, because I got relationships with all y'all. Like it's some shape, form, of fashion. You know what I'm saying? But like, have you ever heard that? Actually, that's like a personal question for me. Has anybody ever gave you like what's comparisons? Even besides Leaf Ward, anybody ever hit you with any comparisons to other artists?
Nah, you said that just now, and one other person said that they was having that same debate with somebody, but other than that, nah.
Yeah, word. That, because it'd be strange like that, like, because, you know, like I've gotten comparisons on other artists, and they'd be like, huh, like, where did that come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's people that don't really be knowing the history behind the artist. When you start, like, because it ain't even an argument, to be honest, because like you've been active for so long at this point. Like, when you really, how long, like when you shot your first video?
Damn, when was that, bro? When was around TTG time?
That shit was probably like 2014.
So probably like
13, 14.
So probably like 13.
So that's your first video, 2013, 2014. Right?
Nah, probably like 2013. My first project was 2013. So yeah, probably like 2013.
2013.
Coming up on what? What's that coming up on? 10 years and that shit?
That's 10 years. 10 years that his first video was shot. This not even including, you know what I'm saying, when he recorded his first song. We talking about when you actually took music serious enough to say, yo, you know what? I'm going to invest and shoot this video. That's a different level. So that means 10 years ago you shot a video. How long is, like, you know what I mean, some of the people that probably would get these type of comparisons is like, I don't even have to argue, I'm Muslim, so we show proofs and evidence. Like, 10 years ago you shot your video, so, you know what I mean, we'll leave that alone. But like at the end of the day, like I said, man, I'm definitely proud of on where you at with it. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Like, I see you got some records, you got other artists, right? So you going like the label route?
I'm starting my own label, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's like I ain't really, I'm gonna take what they gonna give me. They give it to me, I'm taking it.
Yeah, like you ain't gonna.
But that ain't really like a goal for me. You feel me? Because I know I see that as mad ways you could do it without that. It might take a little longer. You might gotta save a little more to see what you want to see. But for the most part, bro, you can make that shit. You can make that shit. I'm saying, well, I ain't. Let me answer that over.
Yeah, go ahead.
Answer that over. Nah, but I'll probably go. I mean, I would love to have a label situation.
Right.
They gonna put you on that platform.
Right.
They gonna, you know what I mean? They gonna get you on them radios. They gonna get you Times Square billboard. Like that shit I could do myself, but it's gonna cost me.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You got without the label, you gotta
count. a symbol count. Like, you gotta think, you got Universal, but you got the subsidiaries. So, like, a lot of people place values in the other labels, like, you'll have Def Jam or this or that. They be all under one umbrella at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's still steps where, like, that label do open up different doors and different things like that for you. Do you feel that you made like any mistakes that you could think, or something that you like, damn, I need a do-over or take back? Like,
I used to feel like that.
Music
I used to feel like that. Like, I used to feel like that. Cause going forward, I used to do shit, and then like I'll be rushing it. You feel me? I'll be wanting to do that shit so bad. I'll be wanting to go certain places and look at certain shit. So it'd be like, I'd be mad that like now, like, and that's why I love that bro ain't really got too much out there, you feel me? Because everything that I wish I could have did different, I could put that shit in him, you feel me? I could let him do it right the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it'd be mad shit though. It'd be like little shit though, little release here, or maybe I should have waited, or maybe I should have went with the PR thing this way, or maybe, you know, maybe little shit, maybe it'd be mad little shit, but I know that if I would have did it that way, collectively it would make me look better as an artist.
Make the biggest difference, like when you think back.
But I just take it in stride. I don't be living this shit with no regrets, like I said, because it'd be like, it's niggas that's around me that want to get into this shit, that it'd be like, I've been doing this shit for so long, so all the tools that I got, I'm gonna make it easy for them.
Facts. You gonna put him on the elevator.
Because I look at him like he me. You feel me? Sure. So if I give him my resources and he pop, I pop, we pop. It don't matter.
Fact.
So
you build bosses. Like, not that they not bosses in a sense, but you know, a lot of dudes like they
may not be a boss in rap.
Right. They even give a street analogy, like, you know how like dudes will hit somebody, like a young boy with something, like not to even go negative, but hit somebody with a pack. It's like, oh, I could keep eating, like getting all these points off this young boy. I'm not gonna like actually show him that he can get it for a cheap price, show him a different way to go about it. Like, I'm gonna keep you right here. It's like, but you don't realize that you don't know, maybe down the line you might be in a low position.
He gonna save you.
He gonna save you. But how is he gonna save you if you ain't build a boss or help contribute to him maximizing his potential? And this is where dudes be like so smart, they dumb. They like, yo, I want to keep my.
That's that crab in the barrel mentality.
Yeah.
That's that crab in the barrel mentality.
Yeah, facts. Like that's why I like how you move. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like how your team moves. Like, you know, so I'm
saying though, that right there, cause that depends who the people is though. You feel me?
Who you got around
like,
you?
Use the street aspect. Like, everybody. Like, I can't bring you around everybody. Like, I might bring bro. I could bring you around. He get money. I can tell you about this. I can't tell you about no robbery.
Fact.
Or I can't tell you about no bitches.
Yeah, everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah, so it's like, I can't, sometimes everybody you can't give the recipe to, because a nigga might kill you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga friendship this thing, bro. You bring somebody somewhere, man, with 50 bands, 100 bands, bro. Niggas will kill really Rico you,
yeah,
bro,
really do it to you.
And then that,
yeah.
I'm just talking about, like, it's that deep. The streets is like the world, real life, like this shit. Really, how y'all was just talking about business, this dog eat. That industry, that shit.
But it flipped though, cause like, you know how like before, like, all right, you know, I seen something where somebody was like, yo, back in the day, it was like more like studio gangsters. Like, the gangsters wasn't really like really gangster. They was gangsters that was like affiliated with like real street solid dudes, but you was accepted, but you wasn't really the one out with the mask on drilling or doing this and that, but you was still accepted because you was cool, you could rap, and they was protecting the bag.
Yeah.
But now it's like, when you get into the industry, it's just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, and the stakes is higher now, so it's flipped. It's like you get out of the street to get to a safe place, but now it's getting to the point where you getting out the streets to go to a unsafer place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the more money you got, more things you got. Like,
it all depends what you do. That's all that is.
How you
take
move.
A shortcut, you know that risk through the roof. It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah, but you don't think that, like, I think like, all right, cool. This is my mentality. Like, even in the street or life in general, like, bad things happen to good people. But if you move with morals and principles and do good things, you just leave a chance for more good things to happen to you.
But this the thing, it ain't that bad things. It is like when you say that, it's like kind of misleading. Like bad things happen to good people. It's really good people let bad things happen to them. Something like this.
Right.
Say your man call you and he needs something.
Right.
Damn, bro, need $1,000. He say gonna give me back in 3 days. I give you the $1,000.
Right.
You don't give it back to me.
Right.
Now you looking like damn, some bullshit happened to me when you did that.
Like the butterfly effect. You might not get that bad back. And he might owe somebody that really need it and might really do it to you over that $1,000. Maybe
It's another friend that might be like, damn, bro, I can't do it. I got it. But you in your head like, I know, bro, I can't afford that right now. And ain't that I really can't. I can't afford you because you might not pay me back.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you be like, damn, good things always happen to me. You put yourself in that opportunity. You gotta know what decision to make.
Yeah, or when bad stuff say to you, they be like, oh, yo, what's gonna happen to me next? If there's something worse happen to you, because when it rains, it pours. Yeah, I try to breathe things into existence positive. Like, yo, I'll tell you something, bro. My brother, right? Like, since I was young, I'm talking about, I was 5, 6 years old. Anybody know my brother? He was a demon, bro. He used to be like, yo, man, I ain't gonna make it to 30. Bro, he was saying this before he was 10. Like, I was mad young. Like, when I was super young, he was saying, like, man, like
I used to say the same shit. I'm gonna be 30 next month,
But I believe, he made me really believe, like, you could breathe things into existence. Because guess what? He got murdered 2 weeks before his 30th birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Power manifestation.
And every time he used to say it to me, I'd be like, bro, like, why you talk like that? He'd be like, man, I put people places with the things I did, like I'm on bonus time. I ain't even supposed to be here. This is his mind frame.
Like even that manifestation word, right? Like, so say that, right? Like, so like I would just watch it something, like I'd be digging deep into like how this shit be coming.
Yeah, me too. I'm off that. Yeah,
and that shit be like, so say you learned about manifestation, right? So that should be like, you manifest them. So say you a person that manifests, like, man, I'm about to manifest. I'm trying to manifest this certain amount of money in this. When you do, like, so say, like, it's like a balance. Like, so when you got somebody manifesting some good shit, some bad shit happening to the next person. That's a guarantee. That's balance.
Right, like 360. They say it's in a circle. So how you know if you're on the beginning or receiving in a karma? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just go in a circle.
It's like, how you gonna be happy without being mad? It's like, somebody fall right now. If you trip fall, somebody here might laugh, bro. We like, damn, bro, how we laughing at you? Might have really broke your ankle, niggas. That's just the balance. Some people just go. That's how life is.
Facts.
6 out of 10 people ain't right. You feel me? There's 10 niggas
fact.
in this room. Man, 6 niggas ain't right. Somebody gay, somebody a rat, somebody a thief.
Somebody not right.
Ain't right.
Somebody's gonna potentially do something that somebody's gonna disagree with that ain't even happened yet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like, that's just how it is. It's like evil rule the world more bad than good. You feel me? It's easy to be bad.
They even touch on something that you just said about, like, you know how somebody, like, they'll point at somebody that, like, there's something bad happened to them or they fell, right? Like, you know how, like, all right, say somebody walking in front of me, right? And I'm like, yo, I'm walking with, it's me and Jones, and you walking in front of me. I'm like, yo, Jones, look, like, yo, he about to trip over that curb, right? So as soon as you trip over the curb, I'm laughing. I'm tapping Jones, he laughing. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, look, he tripped over the curb. Guess what? I'm walking too. But I'm so busy paying attention to you and telling, like, laughing at you tripping over the curb. I ain't looking down and saying I'm about to trip over a curb myself. But guess what? If I stop and I be like, hey, yo, freak, yo, you about to trip over a curb. Not only did I stop you from tripping over the curb, it gave me time to stop and look down and be like, yo, damn, me and Jones, yo, we about to trip over the curb. I stopped you from tripping and me from tripping, and now we both moving forward. But most niggas don't think like that. They want to see you fall and laugh at it and point out and be like, yo, look at that nigga. You know how many niggas hate on you because of pillow talk that you'll never even know about? Like, a female would be like, yo, freak,
bro,
killed that shit. Jones killed that shit. A female, right? And the nigga would be like, that bitch ass nigga, yo, he told. He's some funny style nigga. You be like, where he took? They don't even have no reason to say this shit. They only saying this because somebody gave you credit or said something about you that was good, and they want to discredit you. That's how much they hate you. They hate how your pants lay on your sneaks, how you wear your hat. Like, and you'll never know it. And it could be like, this is the dangerous thing. I know I'm talking, but it's like, you have somebody that, like, hate don't count. because hate from a distance. Envy is what hurt the worst
That's
because it's somebody that know you, your ins and outs, your weaknesses and everything. So that's dangerous. I could deal with hate. That's just Facebook, blah, 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 like. The envy is the worst part, bro, and that's where like the people that was closest to me stuck the knife in me deepest in my life. So I just view life differently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this was dope, man. Like this. Alright, cool. Alright, look, Dig, we gonna go over the music and the catalog. Like, and the best songs, you know what I mean, that you think as far as had the most impact, like, from you personally, right now. It was like...
Well, that's a question?
Yeah.
I'm saying, I say hometown. Hometown for the town. That joint had a bigger impact than I thought it was going to carry, you feel me?
That's a fact.
Go through your CDs, man.
Yeah, nah, we definitely... we gonna go through the catalog, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna backdrop, go to some videos and all that, and go to the music, but...
Hometown, that's starting from the first one. Then we get into... We did it all.
Yo, we did it all. Not to cut him off, that's one of my favorite joints. I ain't just saying this because it was on the Jungle, you know what I mean, commercial and all that, but that record stood the test of time. Yo, I went to prison, did 3 years, 9 months, came home. Matter of fact,
shit still popping.
Then like, matter of fact, y'all just did the video, like,
We came home, bro.
For that, right?
We came home.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I seen the performance that y'all had, like, when I first came home. Like, my eyes was grinning from ear to ear. Like,
Look, do that song. That was his shit.
Yeah, bro.
No cap.
That was like one of the last joints recorded on there. I need one more track. I need you on this. Come on.
Nah,
went right there.
Nah, y'all got a good chemistry because it's natural.
We've been doing this shit forever.
But like the music,
really
like,
sandbox
bro.
time, bro.
I'm talking about, what was that? 07 probably.
Yeah.
07, 08, man, bro. Doing this shit
See, when you start talking like, when
like
y'all start
07,
talking
bro,
history
man,
like that,
doing this shit
07. We in 2023, man. Y'all like some young niggas too. Right?
That's recording. That's him on his Mac top. We
webcams. We on the webcam microphone.
Each other at the lake on July 4th when we was 5 years old.
That's a fact. Bro got forever in this shit together.
Nah, you know what touched me though? Like when I see a lot of y'all perform at these events and stuff, right? It be the reception from the general public. Cause that's why I know it elevated to like another level. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I rap, it wasn't, and like when I first started rapping, it was like, other rappers, other singers. But now it's like the general public, the people that work in the casinos, that work here, work there, they recognize y'all. They recognize us. Like, cause I was lucky enough to kind of still catch the wave, like right now, what's going on, you know what I'm saying? It's funny to me, like a lot of people be like, acting like I'm some new artist, like.
They don't know, they're younger, they don't know you.
Yeah, but it'd be funny, but like.
Nah, but bro said something earlier and shit, that shit kind of stuck to me. It's like, in today's age, it's like, what'd you say, Gary, what you said? You said you gotta move like a new artist, even if you an old artist.
No,
you gotta carry like a new.
That's a fact.
That shit stuck with me.
Especially with branding, because it's about your brand. So whatever your brand is in their face right now, what they, like, say you got 5,000 views 10 years ago, but you get 1 million views today. Which views count more? What you are in the moment or what you was before?
What he's saying basically, that's like, it's not who hot, it's what's hot.
Right?
You get on drill beats right now, you're freestyle. You see your views go like they never did before. If you do that, you not.
That's what's hot.
You more of a. You gotta really listen to me. It's listen to this beat and I'm trying to have you vibing, smoking the wood. You don't got that jump in the car. That's what they want to hear. That jump in the car.
They want to hear like, I'm about to spin this block.
If nigga ain't never shot no gun, he could go rap about that right now. It's gonna be hot. You feel me?
It's funny as hell because I got on mad drill beats with like.
Back in the day, you couldn't do that.
Nah,
you couldn't talk about that type of shit because motherfuckers wasn't talking about that. So if you was talking about that back in the day, you really had to be doing that.
Yeah, you know what the funniest shit to me about drill music though? Like, I mean, as far as like the beat wise, like, you feel what I'm saying? These niggas, like, a drill beat, it's, you know how like niggas used to sample like a classic that was like 5 or 10 years old or something. Yeah, these niggas are sampling shit that was a hit 3 months ago.
Okay.
I mean, like, yo, cause my daughter, like, she actually get monetized on TikTok now.
Yeah, I just
like,
see you was
whatever,
posting
like,
that
you know
on
what I
the
mean?
internet the other day.
So it'd be like, damn, like if you like the way they got it set up now, it's just like mad different, bro. For
Yeah,
like
you
dudes.
just gotta adapt. You don't gotta change.
They make it easy.
Just.
They make it easy, but so many people doing it that it's hard.
You gotta be
You know what I'm saying?
Cause you still could find your way out here, like as far as like a niche, not a niche as far as you following trends, but it's no like before it was like a blueprint, like yo, I go to school, I go to college, I get the White House and the picket fence. With rap it was the same way, yo, I rap, I get discovered, I go to the label. Now it's like, if you funny, you could dress, you could talk slick,
Get famous off anything.
you could get like.
You could turn into a rapper.
Yeah, like I don't like even right now, even with what I got going on, I don't even like. I want to like sign or deal with certain artists, whether I'm managing them or like I'm consulting them or whatever I'm doing. But my biggest thing now is like getting with influencers, dudes that got like 10, 15,000 followers that like that control the market within an hour and a half radius of where it makes sense to me financially with clothing or whatever it is. I was just telling these dudes, right? Say we all got group chats and stuff like that, right? So if you got 15 guys in a group chat, you got each one of y'all got, all of us got 3,000, 5,000, whatever followers you got. Out of those 5,000 followers, you got at least 1,000 cult following followers. Like ones that they really
might only be about 500.
Yeah, right. They'll really like watch your video for the whole video, not 30 seconds, and just keep it pushing. So if each one of you could take, if you got 5,000 hypothetically, you can get 1,000 of your followers to pay $1 a month for merchandise, content, or whatever you putting in your website or whatever y'all got going on as a conglomerate together. Me, you, Freak, and whatever 10 other artists. Instead of 1,000 artists as a one artist, 15 of us got 15,000 people. They're spending $1 a month for content or merchandise or whatever you putting out in your website, long as you consistently putting shit in there. That's $15,000 a month. Who ain't got $1 a month to spend for somebody who they really feel is hot or you rocking with me?
Nah, facts.
This is the type of things we have to think about to start governing ourselves,
See, niggas don't
especially
be
from
knowing
here,
that,
bro.
You feel me? It's about not knowing that. I never even heard that. You know what I'm saying?
In fact, that's the reason that we do this. Because like we can control our own narrative, bro. We all got the minds. Like me and chop it up, me and you chop it up. We do stuff belovedly for each other, with each other, and had conversations just on the natural. But if we start really like how he say, put 2 feet into the music, where I be like, I'm nice, I got good music out there, but I'm just like playing with it. Like, you feel me? I'm not playing with it. Like I'm taking more serious than most, but I'm Mayweather, but I ain't training 15 rounds. I'm training like 5 rounds because I know I could do it to him and I could spit around. Nah, but let me put in the work like I can't fight like Mayweather. Let me put in like I'm a mediocre boxer, even though I'm a star quality boxer with all the attributes in the world. The difference between like I don't want to like knock Zab, but I feel like the difference between Zab and Mayweather wasn't physicality and attributes. It was discipline. I think Mayweather would be running 5 miles and hitting the bag till he 80. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Smarter, work smarter, not harder. You
Nah, we could do it, bro. We all got connections. We all got people where, like, say, us off script was like, yo, who you know at the top of the list in your phone? Who you know at the top of the list in your phone? Who I know? Let's put our resources together. Let's start reaching out and talking to the people, because people always say, like, it ain't who you know. It ain't what you know is who you know, but it's deeper than that. It ain't who you know, but how you know them. Do you care if how my kids is doing, or if I pass or fail in life? Like, you feel me? Like Rodney, like I know Rodney Jerkins, but do he care about me, or do he care if like I could change my family's life? No knock to him, but he probably won't, because we haven't been around each other or built that type of rapport.
What you doing ain't helping him.
Of course.
That's what it really coming down to. They ain't putting no money in my
How much y'all could benefit each other?
all I'm doing is sacrifice of time, nigga. You wasting it. That's how they gonna look at it.
Now, that's true.
You feel me?
That's true, but look at the flip side spectrum. Once a person gets all the money in the world, or all the accolades and all the Grammys, what's left?
It's
Like
impossible.
it's the legacy, or like Biggie. He's beloved in Brooklyn. Like when he like if he was alive, like the way they would put him on a pedestal would be crazy. Like I feel like Rodney was successful.
I feel like
but he not.
Them got more legendary because they died. Like I feel like
You
that.
think that?
I do.
I feel like that put a thing on.
I do too. Cause look at it like this. Look at it like this. Say Big is still alive, right?
Right.
Say that nigga want some paperwork.
Right.
It's fuck Big then.
He wasn't alive long enough to make a mistake when we can look at him different.
Right.
Most niggas was that at 25, might have ratted at 30. You don't know.
He would have died before he told.
Right. He'd have been a legend.
It'd have been a fucking legend.
He'd have still been doing this shit. Nah, but yo, man, like, nah, huh? I mean, oh nah, look, dig, man. You know, another thing I wanted to say, man, we do this thing like, man, where we give our artists the flowers. Like, we don't just talk, kick it. We got into a lot of things, probably more things we could have got into, man. But for the most part, man, it's about the music, the bars, man. So we about to tap in, go to the other room. I'm sure y'all familiar with Rap City, but we taking it to a whole other level because it's all organic, man. So we're going to take it in the next room, man. Throw a couple joints on, man. Play around, man. Show y'all that, you know what I mean? Dudes really do this, man. You know what I mean? We in here with some legends to be, you know what I'm saying? And legends in their own right, man. So we doing this thing, man. It's all about the town. It's all about the culture, you know what I mean? It's the culture corner, man. If it ain't about the culture, it ain't about nothing, man. So we going to get into that, man. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let y'all see this action, man. Fit Axe. All right, so we got Chase the Great, man. This the different segment, man. This the Mr. Walk Shit segment, man. Niggas walk shit, you know what I'm saying? So I got Just Jones in here, man. We got Freak, man. We got the team in here, man. Niggas doing what they do. So we about to show you how to get down in the studio, man. Show you what we do. So we going to get into the beat, man. We going to get into it. It's live. It's not the basement, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. No, this better. It's real organic, man. That's how I be in the studio anyway, so I let the beat play, because there's little pauses and all that. But it's enough time where we gonna get into it, you heard? Yeah. Running in these streets feel like a treadmill. Now I know how hamsters feel on a hamster wheel. To survive getting killed take more than will. Seen a lot of thorough strong guys die for metal pills. This reality, I don't know how heaven feels. Okay, check it. Okay, look. Running in these streets feel like a treadmill. Now I know how hamsters feel on a hamster wheel. To survive getting killed take more than will. Seen a lot of thorough strong guys die for metal pills. This reality, I don't know how heaven feels. I just move a long way to get to heaven still. From prison to the streets, it's a cold field. Been 20 years since my brother died, a cold chill. From prison to the streets, a cold field. Been 20 years since my brother died, a cold chill. Whole city tell me I'm cold when my flow ill. If that's the case, why I still gotta hustle to pay bills? How much more truthful you want me to be? Hit Marty like, can you hit me up when he in AC? Like I ain't AC's card, I was hot before my time, I'm a martyr. Crazy thing, I'm still fired, they can't put me out. Anticipate what I'm doing and what I'm putting out. Dudes be hating, yeah, take me out on a death date, but I'm not gay. I hope they don't cancel me. I be talking to God hoping that they answer me, yeah. You know what I mean? Jones, come in, man. Finish this thing off. Yeah.
Niggas ain't got it, they be flexing with their plug money.
Yeah.
Used to curve, now they can't even get a hug from me.
Yeah.
Lost the ones that love me most, they just want their love from me.
Yeah.
Take what a slug from me, shots out his blood running. Line cut don't even say a word, that mean the flood coming.
Yeah.
Anytime let's dub something, just don't love nothing. Little paper you holding by your face, my daughter money.
Yeah.
I ain't never met a dead pregnant that I didn't like.
Yeah.
Save them off for times I never had them. I remember nights.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm giving out is smoke. Hey, get a pipe.
Yeah.
And my youngin' catch you by that store, like, let me get a light. Try until you get it right. You miss it once, then spin it twice. You started, they gon' end your life. Don't let it sweat, go get the rights. I play with racks, the tennis tight. Boy, this ain't no scrimmage night. Talk to me, like the step you walking on the thinnest ice.
On the thinnest ice. And this all organic, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even trying, man. This shit easy to us, man. Hey, Freak, you wanna play with her, man? What's up, man? What's going on, man?
I don't know. I
I don't know if I'm gonna bless him right now, man.
We waiting for his
Yeah,
joint.
you ain't waiting for me, man.
Nah, I feel that.
I'm gonna come do it when y'all call me up, man. Y'all
Nah,
call
facts, man.
When y'all call me up, I got
man.
y'all.
This
You
studio vibe.
don't know that feeling. You can't trap and pull up
Talk
anywhere.
to 'em.
I done made a living out that kitchen using visionware.
Yeah.
Trying to keep my business clear. Let's get the money. Plenty there.
Yeah.
I can't catch that
Easy,
shit.
yo. You heard, man? That's all we gonna get y'all right now, man. We ain't in the basement, man. We in the booth, man. This
You
what's
ain't
going
never
on,
seen
man.
100 grand.
Culture
on
Corner,
drugs,
man.
money.
Corner, man, with or without at Just Jones, man.
Yeah.
Follow me everywhere if you ain't already
man.
doing that.
We legends in our own right, man. Everybody on the up and up, man. It's about us, man. It's about us putting the light on ourselves, man. And us raising each other up, man. Putting each other on the pedestal, man. It's Chase the Great, man. Chais Hill, Mr. Walk shit. It's the Culture Corner, man. Tap in, man. Tap in and get tapped the fuck out.